Hi, this is Dr. Woywood with Woywood Chiropractic, and this is part 2 in our series on weight loss. Last week we discussed BMI, hip to waist ratio, and height to waist ratio. And for more information on that, you can look on our channel for part 1. Today we're going to discuss how sleep and hydration will affect our ability to lose weight and maintain healthy weight. First, let's talk about sleep. We know that we need 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. You can take that in 1 or 2 shifts. Our forefathers took it in 2 shifts. They'd go to bed shortly after sunset and sleep for a few hours, and then get up, stay up a few hours in the middle of the night, called the watch, and then go back to bed and sleep until sunrise. Today we have better beds. We have thermostats that keep a comfortable temperature in our house throughout the night, and we have more secure homes, so we tend to sleep in 1 shift. Either way is fine. However, stress will rob our bodies of both quantity and quality of sleep. We won't get as deep sleep and we won't get as much sleep if we're constantly under stress. And this causes fatigue, and that causes our bodies to produce adrenaline so that we can get up and stay up and keep moving throughout the day. Unfortunately, adrenaline cannot be produced consistently throughout the day, and when it drops off, then our brains begin to crave high energy foods to get the quick kick that they need to keep going. And those high energy foods, of course, are things with caffeine and sugar and potatoes and white flour, those things that will really shoot the blood sugar up quickly. Of course, then insulin is produced in response to that high blood sugar, and insulin pulls sugar out of the blood and stores it in fat. And so now fatigue has caused fat production and leads to obesity. So that's why it's so important to get that proper sleep and that deep sleep throughout the night. Also important is proper hydration. Our bodies are 83% water, and all day long we're losing water through breathing, perspiring, urination, and defecation. And we have to replace that water. The only thing that we can use to replace that water is water. Sugary drinks don't count. Just tea, coffee, and water are the only drinks that count as hydration drinks. Well, how much of that should we take in a day? Well, we probably don't need a half gallon of water a day, as has been suggested in the past. But we do need to take in enough water to keep our urine lightly colored. If our urine is lightly colored, then we are properly hydrated. So what does that do for us to help us maintain a proper body weight? Well, what that does is, if we are dehydrated, then our bodies, our brains begin to crave water. And our brains know where it can find water. It can find water not only in liquids, but also in foods, because foods are high in water content as well, especially vegetables. But we tend to just crave food. And so we'll be eating and increasing our caloric intake when what we should be doing is drinking. And if we're drinking water, then we are not increasing our caloric intake. So see how dehydration can lead to weight gain? So if we stay properly hydrated and properly rested, then it's going to be much easier to keep a healthy weight or to lose weight if that's what we need to do. Next week, we're going to be talking about foods that will destroy our ability to lose weight. So until then, have a healthy, active, and fulfilling week.